Hello, everyone. Luis Concepcion here from Strategic Profit Line Trading, coming to you with the plan of the week for week number 10. Here's our disclosures. This content is for educational purposes only. I'm not providing any investment advice. Past performance does not guarantee future results, and all investments involve risk. Earnings season has wound down. We have 380 companies reporting this week, and most of those companies are from the Russell 2000, which are the cheaper cheaper stocks and cheaper companies. So we usually do not trade those. However, I'll do my best to provide you with opportunities that I see may hit. We still got a couple of big names and no names, so I'll cover those as well. Here's our week 9 results. Provided 20 zones. We went 3-1, no entry on 16. KR is in progress, but also in the zone. So you may want to check that out on Monday morning if you're looking for a trade that may work out for you still if the KR falls from that supply zone. Here is our week 10 earnings. Again, a lot of companies reporting, however, not your typical big name. So doing my best to provide you with the trades that I see fit for this week. Went ahead and I updated what happened this week. Again, I pretty much see, depending on which way you trade, I provided two zones. The upper level worked, the bottom one didn't. So that was I marked that one down this week as 1-1, bringing our total to 33-8 on the year. All right, moving into our news, we have no news on Monday, no news on Tuesday. First thing we have is on Wednesday. We got CPI on Wednesday. So Monday might just be the reaction of if anything happens over the conflict we're having in Iran, which might affect the markets on Sunday and Monday. But news-wise for the US, we don't have anything till Wednesday morning, and that's going to be pre-market, and that's going to be core CPI. So pay attention to the trades on Wednesday morning. Shouldn't have any problems throughout the day once the opening bell occurs. On Thursday, for those of you trading futures and forex, you have the British pound in the E hours of the night. And then on Thursday morning, pre-market, we have unemployment claims. As everybody knows, on Friday, the job report came in bad, a lot of jobs being lost. So we'll see if this report improves that situation this week. And then on Friday, mainly futures and forex again in the E hours of the night. You got the British pound being affected with their GDP, Canadian dollar being affected with their unemployment and employment rate. And then we have the US at 5:30 with our prelim GDP and core price index. And then at 7 o'clock, we have a jobs opening in our JOLTS report. So again, expect some additional volatility on Friday for the US markets. Moving into our chart, starting with the SPX, as you can see, our supply level has held on multiple occasions. That still is the supply zone right now for the S&P 500. This is the chart of the SPX. However, our levels have been holding well. This level has finally, it was breached and that was breached on Tuesday. You can see we came to our next level and had a very nice bounce from there, gave all the profits back on the issues that we're having, and then came back and tested this level on Friday. We did bounce a lot here, especially in the NASDAQ at the close. So there was a lot of money being moved at the end of the day. This level is still intact, 67.17.60 to 66.58 on the demand side. And we have additional supply zones on the lower time frames. But I'm just going to keep it on the macro level for us. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move this for us and make it 5939 to 7,000.2. Moving on to the NASDAQ. For the NASDAQ showing a little bit more strength than the S&P 500, not much, but we've come to this level multiple times. You can see 1, 2, 3. The NASDAQ has come and revisited this level 3 times, where the S&P has only done it twice. So NASDAQ showing a little bit, being a little bit more steady here. Supply zone is going to remain intact, 25,882 to 26,206. Multiple demand here, 24,238 to 23,877. And then the next level starts at 23,846 to 23,688. Do not be surprised if we touch these levels this week. Moving on to the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones did display additional weakness this week. Fell harder than the S&P 500, took out our level. Demand supply zone being 501.27 to 505.52 on the demand side, starting at 462 to 453. So the Dow does have room to fall this week. And then the almighty rut, the rut showing most weakness out of all. The rut when we go to when we start heading south to the downside, the rut usually always in the lead, and it's displaying that right there. Be mindful, I have this 2487, 2462. This level has worked on multiple occasions, so utilize it with caution. And then on the supply side, 2713 to 2736. Now, moving into earnings for the week. First, no, not many companies this week, but the first company I have for you is going to be Zim. $27 stock, no supply. First demand zone I have for you is at 2053 to 1857. Next company I have for you is going to be Hewlett Packard, ticker symbol HPE. Just realize this level you can see has worked on multiple occasions, so utilize it with caution. No supply in Hewlett Packard. First demand level I have for you after the 20 to 19 is going to be 1862 to 1748. Next company I have for you is going to be Kohl's. They report Tuesday morning, ticker symbol KSS. On the demand side, $12 to 1036. On the supply side, 2239 to 2343. For this week, you're going to have to go directional. You're not going to make any money on verticals. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you'll see. And then moving on to a more bigger name, that's going to be Oracle. They report Tuesday afternoon, ticker symbol ORCL. A couple of demand zones here for you. You have pretty much 127 to 100 is all demand. 127 to 120 is going to be your first level. Then you have a level here at 114 to 109. And then let's just call it 107 to 105, and then 98 to 95. So a lot of demand in this area. Oracle has taken a beating since his previous deal earlier last year with the government. Went all-time highs at 345, and now we're at 50% off. So take a look at Oracle this week below the 120 area, especially. That's going to do that for Oracle. Moving on, the next company I have for you is going to be Evolve, ticker symbol EVLV. Again, cheaper stock. For those of you who like trading these cheaper stocks, 449 to 387. No true supply. It's a $4 stock, so you can ride this if you want or take profits as quickly as possible. On Wednesday morning, first company I have for you is going to be Campbell Soup, ticker symbol CPB. This level right here has been holding for quite some time. I think this is the third time. Just utilize this with caution. There's not a big difference depending on the size of your position. However, this level is still intact, 26.29 to 24.56. Given that it's Campbell Soup, I don't think it's going to move much. So if you look to add this to your portfolio for a dividend play to take it back up to 39, I would wait for earnings to report on Wednesday morning and then could see if we can get down to this 22.22 to 20.48. I highly doubt we get back up to 39. Next is going to be Serve Robotics. Serve Robotics has been in the news a lot. This is why I'm putting this company up. The company has a lot of potential in the future. Look this company up if you want on your spare time. However, coming into this 705 to 578 and 275 to 166 has potential to go back up to $19. Supply being at 1988 to 2317. Next company I have for you is going to be Dick's. They report Thursday morning. Dick's Sporting is good. Again, been in this area in this region for quite some time, hasn't moved out of it. You can see pretty much since December of 2024, staying in this range. However, if we can dip down to 154.89 to 148.71, that's going to be your demand zone. And then on the supply zone, 243.66 to 254.84. Next is going to be Dollar General, also reporting on Thursday morning, ticker symbol DG. No supply. Pretty much has taken off since we called this last year at $80. First demand zone I have for you is 111.80 to 107.86. Next company I have for you is Futu, ticker symbol FUTU. On the demand side, 126.07 to 111. Let's call it 111 even. Have no supply for you in this company. Next is going to be Adobe. They report Thursday afternoon. Hit this level for us this week, 251.69 to 236.09. Just realize this level has worked. Supply is high. However, you have this level right here. As a matter of fact, I don't like that level. Let's change that level to this. So you have a supply level here at 344.03 to 362.60. For my day traders, you know what I'm talking about. 290 to 18 to 307. Do not get married to this trade. Take profits quickly. If this level doesn't hold over earnings, your next level is 184.45 to 164.51. And that is Adobe. Next company I have for you is Ulta Beauty, ticker symbol ULTA. On the demand side, 615 to 582. No supply in Ulta Beauty. They've been on a tear to the upside. And that's going to do it for us with the charts this week. You're not doing so already, do me a favor, follow me on social media. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Help me get this channel up and running and up and going. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me. If you need to take a course or want to join our WhatsApp group, feel free to text me, DM me, and join, like I said, join our group. And then till next time, happy trading.